The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Greetings, brothers and sisters across the continent and the global diaspora. Today, the world is watching a moment of historic defiance. Senegal has just sent a message that is vibrating from the streets of Dakar to the halls of the United Nations. And all the youth in Africa, as well as cited social media, is on fire. Reports are confirming that the Senegalese government is moving to fortify its laws against the imposition of the LGBTQ agenda. And the response from the West has been a mixture of shock and threats. And thus we expect it. We know this has always been their weapon whenever they don't get their will done. But what the mainstream media won't tell you is that this isn't just about a law. It's about a cultural shield. It's about a nation refusing to allow its moral fabric to be re-engineered by foreign powers. This is one thing we don't understand as Africans. Today, on the latest Urgent One, we are going beyond the headlines to expose why Senegal's no is a victory for African sovereignty and why the history of our ancestors prove that this agenda has no root in the soil of our continent. To understand why Senegal is standing firm, you must understand the history. For centuries, African civilizations were built on the sanctity of the family unit, a unit designed for the preservation of lineage, the honor of ancestors, and the survival of the community. From the Zulu kingdom to the Ashanti Empire and to the great scholars of the Timbuktu, our social structure were clear. The idea that these modern Western ideologies are human rights is a historic fabrication. In reality, they are used as a new form of ideological colonialism, which the African is finding so difficult to believe and understand that this is also a weapon. Just as the Bible was used in the 1900s to dismantle our kingdoms, these agendas are being used in 2026 to dismantle our families. Senegal is reminding the world that Africa is not a laboratory for social experiments. We are a continent of tradition and our morality is not for sale.
Senegal lawmakers on Wednesday approved a bill doubling the maximum prison term for same-sex acts and criminalizing the promotion of homosexuality. The move fulfills a campaign promise of the government that came to power in 2024, led by President Bassirou Diomaye Faye and Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko. Senegal already had a law, last updated in 1966, that punished what it called, quote, acts against nature, with up to 5 years in prison and fines of over $2,000. The new version says such acts can be punished with imprisonment of up to 10 years and fines of over $17,000. Judges are also barred from granting suspended sentences or reducing penalties below the minimum. The bill defines, quote, acts against nature to include homosexuality, bisexuality, what it calls, quote, transsexuality, as well as zoophilia and necrophilia. Anyone found guilty of promoting or financing such acts also faces prison time. Imam Babakar Silla of the religious collective Ansam Jikoyi welcomed the move.
The longer it takes, the more complicated it will be, and these people, whom I qualify as public dangers, will continue to escape. You cannot be homosexual, which is already bad, and then be sick and transmit the disease voluntarily. I cannot have compassion for these people.
In the weeks leading up to the vote, supporters of the law held rallies in Dakar, chanting, quote, no to homosexuality, holding banners with rainbows crossed out. This period has been marked by a surge in arrests of men on suspicion of, quote, acts against nature, as well as, in some cases, quote, voluntary...
Here in our Africa, here in Senegal, we don't accept this homosexuality. That's not in our culture, that's not in our tradition. That's clear.
So we have some major breaking news. Senegal has just done it. From the video that is circulating online, you can see the moment Senegal passed a new law against LGBTQ. According to that law, Senegal has doubled the sentences of all the people performing LGBTQ practices in their country. According to the report that is coming from Senegal, Senegal has just banned all LGBTQ activities, and now a person will have a minimum of 5 years and a maximum of 10 years if you are involved in LGBTQ inside Senegal. Many of them supported, and this vote passed very quickly, and now they are saying they cannot continue following the Western media because LGBTQ is not an African thing. It is something that was brought by the Western powers, and they cannot continue imposing it to Africans. So Senegal has just started a new crackdown in which it is going to arrest all the people involved in that, and now they are going to jail for a very long time, either 5 years or even a maximum of 10 years, including the foreigners who are in Senegal. What do you think about this?
We need to understand that slavery is not gone, and it comes in different forms. The pressure on Senegal has been immense. We have seen Western NGOs and international bodies threaten to pull aid and impose sanctions if the country does not align with their values. But what are their values? Why are they always talking about their values and not the African value? But the people of Senegal, supported by both the powerful religious brotherhoods and the youth, have made their voices clear. The proposed legal frameworks are a direct response to a perceived stealth invasion of foreign norms. This isn't about hate, it's about preservation. In the Senegalese worldview, the protection of the traditional family is a matter of national security. We cannot allow the African race to be wiped out. When a country loses its culture, it loses its identity. And when it loses its identity, it becomes easy to control. Just like what they're doing to us, because we have thrown everything that makes us a people away. Senegal has chosen to remain ungovernable by foreign ideologies, providing a lightweight nation can have a heavyweight spirit. And Africans, we need to unite, to support, and to protect the dignity, our values, our culture, our everything. There is nothing black that is evil. Everything black is beautiful. Ask yourself, why is the West so obsessed with the one issue in Africa while our people are struggling with the theft of our resources and the instability of our markets? Why are they so concerned about this one thing? The motive is clear. Cultural degradation is a precursor to resource control. By breaking down the traditional family and the influence of the elders, they weaken the resistance of the next generation. But it's like the Africans still don't understand. We always want these people to tell us their motive. They want an Africa that looks like the West, think like the West, and follow the West, so that they can continue to take from Africa without opposition. But the Lion of Teranga has roared. By passing these laws, Senegal is signaling to the rest of the continent that it is possible to stand up to the bully and to say, your money will not buy our souls. We must love everything of ours instead of selling everything of ours to other people. The battle for Senegal is a battle for every African nation. It is a moment for us all to decide. Will we be the authors of our own destiny? Or will we let others write our stories for us? Senegal has drawn the line in the sand. I ask you, the people of the diaspora and in the continent, do you stand with Senegal in the defense of African culture? Or do you believe it's time to change? Do we still believe that the African is primitive and we need Western civilization? We need to be like them in order to fit in this new world? This is the latest Dodgin plan. We don't report the propaganda, we report the sovereignty. If you believe in an Africa that stands for its own values, you need to subscribe, like, and share this video right now. Let the world know that the African spirit is awake. Peace. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we'll make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Senegal.